Mangal or Sevai signifies speed, action, heat, and swiftness. Though Mars is Tamasic in nature, he is the commander-in-chief for the army which protects the Devas. Guru or Jupiter denotes wisdom, expansion, Purva Punya, justice, and fairness. Guru is already transiting Rohini Nakshatra in the sign of Taurus. Mars will also be entering the sign of Taurus on Friday, the 12th of July 2024. He will be in Taurus for 1.5 months, leaving only on the 26th of August. The conjunction of these two planets form a powerful yoga called Guru Mangal Yoga. In the benefic form, this conjunction will give you an extraordinary boost. You will be like this avatar in a video game who gets supercharged with magical powers. But this power will only be with you for 1.5 months. Do listen for both your Lagna as well as Rashi. It will be more helpful if you understand the role of Mars and Jupiter in your birth chart. If Jupiter rules your 10th house from Lagna, for example, his transit will always bring some features connected to your work. If Mars rules the 2nd house from the Ascendant, his transit will always be connected to your earning, speech, and family environment. Retrograde Saturn's 10th aspect, as well as the 7th aspect of both Guru and Mars, falls on Scorpio. These three aspects are very powerful aspects, thus making Scorpio the most interesting sign to watch during the Guru Mangala Yoga. Mars falls under the influence of Saturn during his current transit in Aries. In fact, when Mars enters Taurus, he is actually getting released from Saturn's restrictive influence. So this 1.5 month may actually bring some relief to those affected by an inauspicious Saturn transit and retrograde motion. Much energy is now going to be released. But with Mars, it is like riding a tiger. You should always be smart in controlling all that energy and channel it to good use. If you let the energy of Mars consume you, much trouble awaits you. Mars aspects the 4th, 7th, and the 8th houses from his placement. Meanwhile, Jupiter aspects the 5th, 7th, and the 9th houses. So this powerful conjunction is going to affect a total of 6 zodiac signs at one go. I suggest that you listen again to Jupiter transit video before you proceed. Only then you can get the big picture. Let's now look at the individual signs beginning from Taurus. Please also check your current Mahadasha and Bhukti before you proceed. If you are running Jupiter or Mars Mahadasha or Bhukti, this conjunction will be a significant one for you. Let's look at some timelines. Mars enters Taurus or Rishabham on July 12, 2024 and leaves to Gemini or Mithuna on the 26th of August 2024. Sun enters Cancer on July 16, 2024. Thereafter, he enters his own sign Leo on the 16th of August 2024. Venus enters Cancer on July 7th, then proceeds to Leo on July 31st, 24. Venus remains in Leo until the 25th of August. Venus is important here because the Guru Mangala Yoga happens in Taurus. Venus is the lord of Taurus and Libra. Mercury enters Leo on the July 19th, 2024 and turns retrograde on the 5th of August, 2024. The retrogression lasts about 24 days and ends on August 29th. During this period, Mercury will be going back to Cancer before re-entering Leo. I hope to cover this event in another video. Rahu and Ketu continue their retrograde motion in Pisces and Virgo. Saturn is undergoing retrograde motion in Aquarius. Except for the Moon, none of the planets are undergoing exaltation or debilitation. That means none of the planets are at their weakest or the strongest. Dear Rishabha Rasi or Taurus, Saturn is currently in retrograde motion in your house of karma, which is Aquarius. Your Rashi Lord Venus enters unfriendly Cancer on the 7th of July. This is your third house. This transit is good for cordial relationship with your siblings. Those involved in the media industry will also have a good time. Be prepared for some backlash or criticism as well. Venus moves into 4th house Leo on the 31st of July. You will also enjoy all sorts of comforts. The Guru Mangal Yoga affects your thoughts, comforts, partnership, and also your 8th house. The speed of Mars enhances Guru's favorable aspect, which is already operating on your 5th, 7th, and 9th houses. You will get the courage to express love. Some of you will get married, while others may perform meritorious deeds for the love of your partner. You will do extremely well in your studies. There will be sudden luck in speculation. Be careful of that hint of ego in your speech. There will be sudden flashes of anger. Suppress that for your own good. Mars is the ruler of your 7th and 12th houses. Being the lord of the 12th, he brings some form of urgency in your expenditure. But this expenditure is meant to expedite Jupiter's plans. Jupiter will make sure you have enough funds, and Mars will ensure that you spend. Mars has aspect on your 4th and 8th houses. You may finally gain the courage to enter into an agreement relating to buying or renting landed property. Some of you acquire a new vehicle or indulge yourself in other forms of comfort. The wheels should be turning towards a long-awaited recognition or promotion. You will enjoy the support of your partner. Your 5th house Virgo is under the influence of multiple planets. Ketu is transiting there, already under the benefic influence of Guru. When Mars enters the mix, it fires up your creativity. If you create something unique, don't be shy to show it to the world. You may surprise yourself with your talent. For Gemini, Guru's 12th transit now meets the urgency of Mars. There will be a sharp rise in your expenditure. Liquidity should not be an issue for you while Sun is transiting Cancer. The emphasis should be more on how you will deal with your finances after the mid-August. You may need to embark on a sudden foreign trip related to work. Visa matters will be smooth. However, be careful while driving. There can be sudden accidents which can even lead to surgery. There will be a surge of activity in your work. Work here means work done behind the scenes, away from the attention of others. Mars is also throwing his 8th aspect into your house of partnership, and your 7th Lord Guru is in the 12th. There can be some distance or disconnect between you and your partner. Arguments can quickly escalate and lead to losses. Your partner may fail to see your viewpoint. But on the other hand, you will gain the courage to deal with your enemies. You can even turn your enemies into your friends. Your haters will turn envious of you when Sun enters his own sign Leo in mid-August. You will become very bold and gain the energy to crack any competition or challenge thrown at you. This is especially so between mid-August to the 26th of August. The only issue here will be your Rashi Lord Mercury turning retrograde by the 5th of August. This will create some amount of self-doubt. So it is better to plan ahead and stick with those plans when you go past the 5th of August. Are there any cautions? Venus is the lord of your 5th and 12th houses. 12th Lord Venus is transiting your 2nd house from July 7 till July 31st. Your own Rashi Lord Mercury is in your 2nd house and leaving only on the 19th of July. Your speech will be sharp, deeply meaningful, and somewhat mesmerizing for others. You can use that power to get out of difficult situations. However, Lord of the 12th in 2nd means there can be big financial losses through secret deals. This is the kind of losses which can bring you shame. Please be careful while dealing with unknown individuals. The other thing to look out for is overconfidence, which is caused by both Mars and Sun acting on your third house by mid August. Taken in a positive way, it means you have this unlimited reserve of raw energy when you are putting your effort onto something. But if you are involved in speculation, you can even end up losing a lot of money. You can even end up losing your own house. Remember, Ketu is still in your fourth house. If embarking on a long journey, pray to Lord Muruga. For Cancer or Karaga individuals, what a lucky streak for you! The Guru Mangal Yoga adds the silver lining to your cloud of Ashtama Shani. You will win a promotion, pay rise, or at least a praise from your superiors. You will perform a very brave act in your line of duty. By mid-August, Sun's transit in Leo will bring much clarity to your finances. There will be happy moments with your family and children. If in love, you will enter into a long-term commitment. Some of you may welcome another child into the family, or at least there will be a chance of success in efforts to fall pregnant. Children will also be your source of luck and happiness. Don't show your anger and frustration towards your loved ones. The month of August will be particularly auspicious in celebrating happy moments with your family. Health of your father will improve. Success in higher education is indicated. If you have been feeling a bit unlucky at the moment, that's likely because your 11th Lord Venus is in your 12th house Gemini. Right now, all that luck is hidden but will soon be revealed to you. The transit of Venus in your sign will be from the 7th to the 31st of July. Sun is also entering your own sign by mid-July. You will be thinking about comforts and home improvement. You will dress well, while others will also find you a bit attractive. Your confidence and leadership skills will shine. Venus transits your second house in August, further enhancing your luck overall. Your speech will turn sweet and make others unintentionally fall for you. If everything is looking rosy, what is the caution then? Look, you are getting a break from your Ashtama Shani. Don't lose your focus. Avoid extravagance. Enjoy the moment. Saturn will come back knocking on your doors by mid-November. He will come and pull you out of the party. So keep the party simple and don't let your guests overstay. When Sun and Venus transit your second house in Leo, you will generate much funds. Keep some for your rainy days. You will need that money for that final lap in your Ashtama Shani. Do avoid taking unnecessary loans. Go slow on your credit card. Mighty Leo, you will experience the Guru Mangala Yoga in your 10th house. This will turbocharge your career. While the Guru Mangala Yoga kicks in, Sun will be transiting your 12th house, and this will drive your thought towards spirituality and charity. You will gain a magnetic personality and attract attention as Venus enters Leo on the 31st of July. Your confidence will get a boost once Sun enters your own sign in mid-August. You will try to show much love towards your family. You may try to provide them with some level of comfort, but end up feeling dejected due to lack of appreciation. That's fine, dear Leo. The most important thing is you have done your part. Nobody becomes weaker by showing love and performing good deeds. Your partner and you will begin to see eye to eye in matters involving the home front. Let it be the purchase of a new vehicle or home renovation, things will proceed smoothly. Health of your parents will continue to improve. If your parents are separated or locked in a dispute, they will come together and behave in a more even-headed manner. Please check on the progress of your children. There are chances of injury. By the grace of God, nothing major should happen. Be careful with a promise to your children or your lover. Students need to double up their efforts and exercise extra caution. Lastly, be careful with that raw energy of Mars. This will be enhanced by Sun entering your own Rashi by mid-August. Your work colleagues and superiors may not be able to cope with your speed. You will have grand ideas and you can easily grow impatient. Speech may turn harsh and you easily become bossy. Do tone down a little. Your enemies will turn more powerful during the Ashtama Shani, and the Ashtama Shani starts in March next year. For now, you need to quietly build your support system. Don't attract animosity. Dear Virgo, Ketu remains in your own sign. You may have turned into this mysterious personality, or you may perceive the world around you as mysterious. I have already explained in my Guru Transit video how Guru helps you come out from your conundrum. Now Mars, the Lord of your 3rd and 8th house, is joining Guru. Guru himself is the Lord of your 4th and your 7th houses. The retrograde Saturn is bringing some emphasis into your 3rd house, which is Scorpio. While the Guru Mangal Yoga isn't exactly a good thing for you, at least it is going to fire up your 3rd house, denoting siblings, self-efforts, and communication. Mars is leaving your 8th house, Scorpio, and joining Guru in your 9th house. You need to put in a lot of self-effort in higher studies. The 8th Lord Mars is also an agent for transformation. Please reinvent your approach if you want to continue your higher education or promotion. Relationship is going to turn rocky. You will reach some sort of crossroads in your relationship. Either you will land a proposal leading to marriage, or the relationship may come to an end. For ladies, your husband may land a promotion or embark on higher education. Pray to God Ganesha to give you the strength and intuition. Ketu is ruled by Lord Ganesha and Bhairava. They can help you weather the storm, but not without your own initiative. But are things actually that bad? Let's look at the positives. With Mars leaving the 8th house, losses will now reduce, but joint savings with the partner will flourish. Guru is firmly in your 9th house. That's rock solid foundation. Venus, the host for the Guru Mangal Yoga, is in your 11th house, and that is until July 31st. Venus is also your lord of 2nd house. Mercury, your own Rashi lord, is also in the 11th house. You will surely land a good job during this period. But Mercury is entering your 12th house on July 19th. Please don't forget your spiritual growth. The 4th aspect of Mars falls onto Leo. This will fire up your efforts related to spirituality, long journeys, and visa application. But there will be clarity only by mid-August. There can be losses related to home, conveyance, and comforts. You may be compelled to leave your comforts and stand on your own 2 feet. In the Saturn retrograde video, I have already warned you that Saturn is going to leave you feeling a bit vulnerable. You may feel lost and lonely at times. Everyone may seem to be a bit too busy for you. Bring yourself closer towards God. Libra individuals are going to experience the Guru Mangal Yoga in your 8th house. For ladies, this will be an auspicious period for your husband or even for getting married. There will be an increase in joint earnings and overall improvement in your finances. You may uncover a hidden source of income. Some of you will begin to delve deep within the mysteries of the universe, unearth hidden knowledge, and study sacred texts. Though Guru is a natural benefic, he can bring bad results for the Libra. Being the lord of the second and the seventh, Mars is a Maraka planet. The conjunction of these two planets in your 8th house can bring somewhat unpredictable results. Please pay attention to your own health and health of your spouse. The transit of Venus in Cancer will bring more emphasis on your work until the 31st of July. Some transformative factors are coming into play here. Sun, the 11th Lord, is also transiting Cancer from mid-July till the mid of August. This transit will bring luck and clarity in your career. In other words, the change or transformation in your career will be a good one. Embrace it with confidence. Ketu's transit in your 12th house continues to push you closer towards spirituality. If you are already living in a faraway land or firm in your spiritual journey, Ketu can bring you much good. If you are planning a long journey for just leisure, you will encounter delays and difficulties. In other words, if you are planning a big journey or a long journey, try to incorporate some visit to a holy place or work involving charity and spirituality. Sun enters your 11th house by mid of August, joined by your Rashi Lord Venus, and also helped by Rahu, who is in your 6th house. All this should work together to elevate your status to a whole new level. In summary, July will be a month filled with suspense and caution. Second half of August will be a lucky one overall. For Scorpio, just two things. Either wedding bells or celebration with your partner. During the Guru Mangal Yoga, you will enjoy many tender moments with your partner. Both of you will connect in a very symbiotic way. You will be much occupied with the wants and needs of your partner. You will also enjoy much luck through your partner. Your partner may land a promotion or a recognition. Your own career will get a boost. Your joint savings will increase. Just watch your speech and family environment. There will be some increase in animosity and jealousy. Family members may get upset with you since you will be spending more time on yourself and your partner. But is that wrong in any way? Furthermore, Saturn's retrograde does demand a greater emphasis on your own self-development. With Rahu transiting your 5th house, you will be bubbling with intelligence. Ketu is also supplying you with more luck. So Scorpio, what else do you want? You want to know what will Sun do for you? Alright, Sun will leave your 8th house by mid-July. This itself is going to tone down your problems at the workplace. As Sun enters the 9th house Cancer, you will gain the approval or recognition from higher authority. Your father will land a promotion, or at least his health condition will improve. By mid-August, Sun will enter his own house Leo, granting you excellent leadership and management skills at work. You will carry out your duties with power and authority. This will be a good time for those employed in the management, education, military, energy, and government sector. Sagittarians will experience the Guru Mangal Yoga in their 6th house. The Guru Mangal Yoga brings together the power of 6 houses. Your own house Sagittarius, 4th house Pisces, 5th house Aries, 6th house Taurus, 9th house Leo, and your 12th house Scorpio. This fires up activities related to conveyancing, purchase of a home, or embarking on a long journey to continue your studies. Always try to harness the goodness of Mars and Jupiter. The raw energy can at times get out of control. Remember, this conjunction is happening in your 6th house. Arguments can quickly turn ugly and you may even get physical. While legal arbitration is fruitful, Can you please stay away from other people's problems, especially if you're not a lawyer? Before you know it, you will be suffering from collateral damage. Venus, the ruler of your 6th and 11th houses, will be in your 8th house until the end of July. If you are in an illicit relationship with someone, things are going to blow up on your face, putting your whole reputation at risk. You don't need this. Your 7th Lord Mercury will turn retrograde for the major part of August. Your partner's way of thinking can suddenly change. You will find it difficult to connect and communicate with your partner. There can be a temporary delay in a long journey of promotion. I understand your frustration. Ketu is in your 10th house. It is a good time to get promoted if you are managing things related to Ketu, such as social work, religious center, spirituality, meditation, or farming work related to uprooting and harvesting. You can check out my Ketu in the 10th house video if you want to learn more about that. Sun, the ruler of your 9th house, will be entering the 8th house in mid-July. Your father's health may suffer. While Sun enters Leo in mid-August, the benefits will not be seen until Mercury ends his retrograde on the 29th of August. You will have a huge sigh of relief by September. Be patient. Saturn is turning retrograde in your 3rd house. Unless you have a retrograde Saturn in your birth chart, the current retrograde can bring sudden conflicts with your siblings or things that you publish in media. You are easily misunderstood by others, and before you know it, you can become unusually famous for all the wrong things. It will go viral. Be careful with your online comments. Capricorn is dealing with a retrograde Saturn in the 2nd house. This will be a well-deserved break for you before you enter the final lap of your 7.5-year Saturn return. Meanwhile, Rahu is in your 3rd house, ensuring enough success through competition and communication. You are very diplomatic in your communication. Where is Mars? Currently, Mars is in your 4th house of comforts. The Guru Mangal Yoga starts as soon as Mars enters your 5th house, Taurus. Success in education is assured. Your creativity and intelligence will reach new heights. Mars is not only the Lord of your 4th house, he is also Lord of your 11th. He is entering your 5th house, Taurus, and gives an ultimatum to Jupiter. You see, Jupiter is not exactly your friend. But since he is a natural benefactor, he will surely give good results if you concentrate on the good values that are signified by the 3rd house and the 12th house. What are these? Self-efforts, determination, perseverance, charity, spirituality, journey of self-discovery. All these good values will now get a boost due to Mars. Your 5th Lord Venus was transiting the 6th house. Venus enters your 7th house on the 7th of July. Yes, there may have been moments of disagreement with your children or lover. Your luck could have taken a plunge. But before the Guru Mangal Yoga is activated, Venus will first enter your 7th house, Cancer, and later the 8th house, Leo. Your 8th house Lord, Sun, is currently in the 6th. He too is entering your 7th house in mid-July. And this further fuels the conflicts in your partnership. However, once Sun enters your 8th house, Leo, in mid-August, it will be a classic case of Dushtana entering a Dushtana house, which is meant to be good. Leo receives the 4th aspect of Mars. Here again, Mars is encouraging you to transform, and transform you will. Do you want the transformation to be good? Pray to Lord Muruga and observe fast on Tuesdays. Aquarians are getting a break from the ongoing mind games of Sadeshati. You are now getting some form of out-of-body experience, taking a look at yourself from afar. The Guru Mangal Yoga happens in your 4th house Taurus. Guru is your Yoga Karaga. Here, your Yoga Karaga meets the 10th Lord Mars, and the main emphasis will be on home and career. Both promotion or change in career is possible. Whatever changes in the horizon will be in your favor. Just beware of the lack of patience caused by Mars. The job offers you receive will come with some sort of urgency attached to it. You will be asked to report duty immediately, or you are asked to reply within 2 days. Decisions must be taken only after careful consideration. At the end of the current Saturn retrograde, the same responsibility and work stress will return, no matter where you are, no matter which new job you are in. Is it worth switching jobs and deal with the stress later in a new environment? You need to decide. Mars is getting subdued by benefic Guru and is looking at your 7th house of partnership. Mars is raw energy and you need to spend that energy. Sit with your partner and argue, and the energy will split you. If you get physical with your partner, the energy will then unite you. When was the last time you did some gardening or went hiking with your partner? The 8th aspect of Mars falls on your 11th house. You will have a spat with your friend or friends. It will be nothing but a little storm in a teacup. It will be over very quickly, but words spoken cannot be withdrawn. I am already telling you that Guru Mangala Yoga is more about good times at home, job, and partner. Don't lose focus. Sun and Venus continue playing hide and seek with each other while traversing your 5th, 6th, and 7th houses. When Sun meets Venus again in Leo by mid-August, you will get to spend some beautiful moments with your partner. Chances of marriage, a second honeymoon, or even a dream holiday is quite possible. Dear Pisces, your Guru is going through transit in your 3rd house. 3rd house is for self-efforts and communications. Mars is currently transiting your 2nd house, but it is kept under check by Saturn. And where is Saturn looking from? He is looking from the 12th house. Even though Mars is currently in his own house, he is unable to dispense the full benefits in terms of income. Expenditure was on the rise recently, with Saturn retrograde and Mars leaving your 2nd house. Even if your income does not increase, at least wasteful expenditure will now reduce. The Guru Mangala Yoga happens in your house of self-efforts, siblings, and communication. Mars is your Yoga Karaga. You will receive wonderful news and support from your siblings. You will undertake a long journey to reconnect with your sibling, or your sibling may finally come to visit you. Your media production will receive immense support. Your popularity will rise. If doing your own business, you will shine, mainly through your own efforts. The 4th aspect of Mars falls on your 6th house, urging a decisive end to your disputes and negotiations. You will be cutting deals with clarity. The transit of Sun and Venus in Leo will be of particular importance here. If you have been waiting for a promotion or a recognition, Mars will expedite it. You may be running out of patience, but please watch your words. You don't want to anger people with authority when you are only a stone's throw away from your success. Saturn's retrograde does slow down matters related to long journeys and higher education. Do not make hasty decisions at work. Stay in your current job and weather the storm. A little advice here regarding Rahu and Ketu's transit related to your sign. Rahu is in Pisces. You receive something from the world through Rahu. Ketu is where you spend that energy that you have received for free. So everything that you take from this world is temporary. You must return to the universe what you gain from it. So Ketu shows you where you must spend your energy without expecting anything in return. Because has already fed you that energy in another form. Where is Ketu? Ketu is currently transiting your 7th house. Rahu's transit in your Rashi brings its own set of problems because Rahu is a troublemaker. You will be yearning for the support of your partner during this difficult time. But Ketu is in the 7th, denying you the usual comfort and support system that you derive from your partner. You may experience a disconnect with your partner. Ketu makes your partner turn quiet, even though he or she actually needs your help, needs your support. Learn to step up and sacrifice for your partner. Guru's 5th aspect on your 7th house shows there's no loss of love between the both of you. You can make that first move. Please put your ego aside. Rahu is the head, Ketu is the body. The philosophy here is the head must connect to its body so you can function normally, together. Reconnect with your partner, build mutual trust, and learn to work together. If you can achieve that, you can weather any storm. And coming back to the Sadeshati, remember this is just the beginning. There is a long way to go. Don't expect the world to change. Saturn is demanding change from within. Aries individuals have Guru transiting in the 2nd house. Even though Guru is Lord of the 12th, let's not forget he also rules your 9th house or Bhagyasthana. Bhagya means luck, destiny, fate, fortune, chance, reward, prosperity. Guru is already waiting in your house of earning. When Mars enters Taurus, he looks at Guru and says, "Let's do this, bro." But you can argue that Mars is also the lord of your 8th house, Scorpio. Yes, I agree. But who said the 8th house is only for death, destruction, and loss? It is also the house of sudden transformation, inheritance, joint finances between you and your partner. The Guru Mangal Yoga happens in your 2nd house. The lord of your 2nd house, Taurus, is Venus. And where is Venus? So Venus enters the 4th house, Cancer, on the 7th of July. He enters your 5th house, Leo, by 31st of July. Financially, August looks much more beneficial than July. The 2nd house also governs speech. People are going to stand up and take attention of what you say. You will speak about big ideas with conviction. There will be sudden celebration in the family. Your children will become your source of happiness. You will be bold in expressing your love and will not spare money during courtship. You will try to shower gifts on your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. If you are married, joint income and savings with the partner will improve. You may find new love as Saturn enters Leo by mid-August. Some of you may receive good news regarding a long-awaited pregnancy or childbirth. Your creativity will be at its peak. Saturn is going retrograde in your 11th house. Keep a reality check on your friends. It will be difficult to gauge who your true friends are. Some may stick around just because they want a favor from you.